Hey guys, and welcome back to another week in my life vlog. Today is actually March 1st, and I have decided that this week in my life vlog is going to be a combination of vlogging my week, but also getting a lot of things in my life in order. I have been obsessed with watching monthly reset videos as of late, and it's the start of a new month, and I have a lot of things in my life that I feel are just so cluttered and chaotic at the moment. That applies both physically, like how messy my room is, but also just the messiness of my finances at the moment, because I recently started this new job, and for the first time ever, I am on a regular salary. I'm getting paid out twice a month, and I feel like I need to introduce some budgeting into my life. There's just a lot that I need to figure out at the moment, and with the start of a new month, I figured this vlog can just be a great way for me to document my process of getting my life on track. I'm gonna go for a walk and I'm gonna have dinner, and then I plan on spending my night just like physically cleaning. The state of my desk right now is embarrassing. The fact that this is my workspace and I have no space to work probably says a lot about my mental state right now. Just had dinner downstairs, and now it is time to physically declutter my room. I thought to myself, how great would it be if I also cleaned my foundation brush while I was at it, because I haven't done that in a while, and I think I went a little overboard because I broke it. It's almost 11 o'clock though, and so I'm thinking that I'm going to get ready for bed, change into PJs, and I will see you guys in the morning. It's now Wednesday morning, March 2nd, and it's actually Ash Wednesday, so I got up early this morning and went to church with my mom, and now I am logging on to work for the day. Okay, well, I am now on my lunch break. I don't have any more calls today after lunch, and so I just wanted to be extra comfy, put on a hoodie. But I wanted to continue the theme of just kind of resetting and reorganizing my life. And a large chunk of that, at least for me right now, involves my finances. I've never really been someone to make budgets or budget myself, mostly because I have always worked part-time up until this point, so my income has never exactly been very regular, and also I thankfully am not in a position right now where I'm having to like pay rent and utilities and everything else that comes with adulthood. I'm living in my parents' house. I live here for free. And so right now I just want to kind of establish some budgeting habits into my life so that a few months from now, when I am living away from my parents and paying rent and all that, I am not necessarily starting from scratch at that point. This video isn't sponsored or anything, but I've recently been using the platform Mint to track my spending, and last night I kind of sat down and looked at my spending trends and habits for the months of January and February of this year, and it was kind of eye-opening. Specifically regarding February and how much I went shopping. So this is my Mint Trends screen. It breaks down my spending by categories like shopping, auto transport, entertainment, food, dining, health, fitness are just the specific categories that I have on my little spending wheel. In the month of February, I spent over $500 on shopping. I like to think of myself as someone who is pretty good at kind of reeling myself back and not going overboard on purchasing too many material items, but it looks like lifestyle creep got the best of me this month. I started getting my first paychecks from my job, and they were significantly larger than my part-time paychecks, so it looks like I just went a little overboard with the shopping, which is something I'm gonna want to tone down in the month of March. I feel like food and dining can generally be a big category for some people, and this is hard to track for me because groceries aren't necessarily something that I plan on budgeting while I still live with my parents, and restaurants and alcohol and bars, like I spent less than $75. The entertainment category for February is a lot right now because at the end of the month I bought concert tickets to see One Republic this summer, but in reality I am mostly just spending money on content subscription services. I'm actually canceling my Disney subscription. I already did that, so this is my last payment for my Disney Plus. For a while, I just realized I wasn't using the platform, so that's out of here. And also, when I was going through my finances last night, I realized that I have paid a significant amount to Kindle Unlimited, and I barely use it. Like, I've maybe read 2 Kindle Unlimited books since I've had the subscription, so I just don't see it as something worth my money. I'm going to be canceling the subscription, and I will just continue to get all of my books from the library instead. If I compare that to the month of January, you can see that it is just a little bit of a different layout. I spent more money on food and dining. I did spend also around $20 on coffee in the month of January, so I'm thinking that in the month of March, $20 is gonna be my coffee budget. Compared to the $500 I spent shopping in February, $300 were spent in January, and I'm thinking that this month I'm going to also want to keep it under $300. So there you have it. Those were my spending habits for the months of January and February. And again, just something that I feel like I need to pay more attention to. I just want to become more aware of where I'm spending my money and making sure that I'm doing it intentionally. Like I said earlier, I feel like lifestyle creep got the best of me in the month of February because I was suddenly getting much more money into my bank account, and therefore I felt like I had more money to spend, when in reality I should be looking more into how I can save that money and put it towards other things in my life. And now that I have gone through my spending habits and have more of an idea of where my money is going and any budgets that I want to implement, I feel like now would be a good time to establish some goals for the month of March, and then hopefully this will become a habit that I can incorporate into each month after this. So because I was just talking about my budgeting habits, I'd like to write down a budgeting goal. I'm gonna put a $300 limit on any shopping that I do this month, and then also a $20 limit on coffee. I also want to open a new savings account. I actually don't have a savings account of my own. I just have one that my parents set up in my name prior to college. I also have student loans that I need to start paying off, and so this month I want to establish a payment plan plus hopefully make my first payment. I've definitely been taking advantage of the COVID pause for student loan payments, and I wasn't necessarily rushing to start pouring money into it since I didn't have full-time work and an actual consistent salary, but now that I do, this is something that I want to pay off so that the interest does not accumulate. And finally, with taxes due before the end of April, I want to make sure that I get my taxes filed this month. Because I am paying for a membership to a local yoga and Pilates studio, I do want to make sure that I go at least 8 times this month to make sure that the money I'm spending on that membership is worth it. And then outside of the yoga and Pilates, I actually want to make sure that I work out 3 to 4 times this month outside of class, instead of just relying on the yoga and Pilates studio to get all my exercise in, since working from home, I just do nothing but sit at my desk all day. So just want to get in as much movement as possible. Now I have some goals set out for the month of March. I know that the majority of them are financial goals, but I just feel like I'm in that stage of my life where I want to kind of take charge of my finances, and it's been something that has been creating a lot of stress for me. Anyways, I've now used the majority of my lunch break to talk about finances with you guys, so I'm gonna take a break, eat some food before logging back on to my work computer. I decided to make eggs for lunch because that just sounded really good, like little egg over easy, toast, orange juice. Guess I was just in the mood for breakfast foods. Okay, so it's not the end of the workday yet, but I'm going on another walk because of how beautiful the current weather is. I can't remember the last time I vlogged. Pretty sure it was when I went for my walk, but it's currently just past 8:45. Ended up making dinner, FaceTiming a friend that I hadn't talked to a while, and then I've just kind of been like sitting on my laptop and pointlessly watching YouTube videos since then. So I'm thinking that I'm now going to like shower and do a little bit of like a self-care night. Okay, it is 9:48 right now. This is the earliest that I have gotten into bed for quite some time now. I'm thinking that I'll spend the rest of my night just reading. I have a ton of options on my Kindle, but I think I might try A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm pretty sure I started Court of Thorns and Roses at the end of my last vlog, and it's a really popular book, but I think it was just overhyped for me. I didn't love it. However, everyone says that the second book is better, so I'm thinking I might dig into that. So clearly, my plans for the evening are very exciting. Well, good morning. It's currently Thursday morning and I just had breakfast and like turned on the dishwasher and all that. I've decided that today is a no makeup day, so I just put on like my moisturizer and that's it. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have a lot of like training modules to complete today, so trying to get my brain ready for that. I think that's all that I wanted to update you guys on so far this morning. I need to get to work before my first call of the day, and I'll chat with you guys at lunch probably. I just finished eating, but our doorbell rang and I got a package. This is just a Sephora order that I placed at the end of last week, which I know is ironic because I just had like a clip in my vlog yesterday where I talked about how I need to shop less, but I was completely out of like my primer and my foundation, and the foundation I was using was also like way too dark for my skin tone right now. It was like my summer shade essentially, so I felt like I was just looking very orange. I just got another like It CC cream foundation, and because I ordered online, I hope that I got the right shade. I'm definitely not like the lightest shade in their collection, but I did try Fair Light. I've been cycling through primers recently. Every time I've run out of primer, I just end up getting a different brand or a different product because I just haven't found anything that I love yet. And there are a lot of really good reviews for the Too Faced Hangover Primer. So I'm gonna try this one. This bottle is actually huge, oh my gosh. Hello, it's currently Friday. I'm technically on my lunch break right now. I've been on a call all day, but we're taking like a 20-minute break right now, so I'm gonna grab some kind of food. I don't know. Most of the people on the call are in Eastern time, so for them it's like definitely lunchtime. And it's almost 11:30 here in like the central time zone. But I'm wearing this sweatshirt and like braids and everything because no one has had their camera on all day. I figured I may as well be comfy, and like my hair was kind of like almost done air drying this morning, so I tried the method of putting it into braids, and then we'll see if I get some like waves in my hair from this. And I've also just been wearing this sweatshirt all week long. I thrifted it with Kayla. It says Canon on it, which you would think like, oh my god, perfect for a YouTuber, but in reality I have never used a Canon camera in my life. I'm a Sony girl, so like this is an inside joke now, like between all of this, like I wear it ironically. Anyways, I don't know what I want to eat. Okay, I just decided to do the thing where instead of making an actual meal, I just like grabbed some snacks and then together they'll kind of make up a meal. So we have a bunch of berries right now, strawberries and raspberries, and then I'm a big fan of like the Trader Joe's spinach and artichoke Greek yogurt dip. It just hits different. Like I can't explain it or recommend it enough, but it's like my new guilty pleasure now.
One eternity later.
It's currently 5:52. Just got off my laptop and all my work devices. Today ran long because I had to call Verizon customer service because I have a work phone now and I also have a work iPad, both of which have Verizon SIM cards, and I just needed to like set up my accounts and auto pay. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I got everything sorted and it was just important that I got it done before Monday. And now that I've shut off all my work devices, it's time to enjoy my Friday night. I'm not doing anything crazy tonight, just hanging out with my parents. We recently, and by recently I mean like over a month ago at this point, binged all of Downton Abbey together, and my parents still have not seen the Downton Abbey movie, so I might try and convince them to watch that tonight. And I also am gonna paint my nails. And that right there is all my plans for the evening. I will say though that like the whole braid technique earlier really worked today, and it doesn't always work out very well, but I'm pretty happy with how my hair turned out. Hello, this is editing Veronica. I forgot to end the video, so this is me wrapping up the vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you liked seeing the whole financial part of things for me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video, which should be a work week in my life vlog, where I actually start going to the office. So that's very exciting. See you then.